My beloved one, I speak to you now not from a place far away, but from within you, for I have always been near. You have sought me in the silence, in your questions, in your longing for peace, and I am here. I have never left you. From the first moment of your breath, I knew your name. Before you took your first step, I cherished the path of your journey. And now, even in the places where you feel uncertain, or weary, or hidden, I call to you with love that does not fade. I do not look upon you with judgment or condemnation, for that is not why I have come. I look upon you with the fullness of a love that no failure can diminish and no darkness can overcome. You are mine, and you have always been mine. I want you to know the depth of this truth, not just in your mind, but in your heart. For so often, you carry burdens that are too heavy for you, and you wonder if you are enough, if you are worthy of love, if you have done too much wrong to ever be held in my arms again. I tell you now, beloved, you have never fallen beyond my reach. I see every wound you carry, the scars you try to hide, the fears you whisper when no one else is near. I see the moments you doubt your value, the times you compare yourself to others, and the nights you lie awake wondering if there is truly more to life than this. And I say to you with all my being, yes, there is more. There is more than the pain you have known, more than the emptiness you sometimes feel, more than the mistakes that replay in your memory. There is a love so strong, so enduring, that it can heal the deepest cracks in your soul. That love is mine, and I give it to you without condition. When I walked upon the earth, I did not come for the perfect or the powerful. I came for those who were weary, broken, searching, and cast aside. I sat with the outcasts, I touched the untouchable, I wept with those who grieve. And I do the same with you now. When you are in sorrow, I am not standing at a distance, I am beside you, sharing in your tears. When you rejoice, I rejoice with you, for your joy is precious to me. Every part of your life matters to me. Even the smallest detail you think is too insignificant to bring before me. Nothing about you is too small for my care. Do not think that you must first become perfect before you can come close to me. Do not imagine that I wait for you to earn my love. My love is the very ground beneath your feet, the breath in your lungs, the light that guides you in the night. You are already loved. You are already chosen. You are already seen. I do not require your perfection. I invite your surrender. I do not ask you to bring me a flawless heart. I ask you to bring me a willing one. There are times when you feel you have wandered too far from me. Perhaps you have walked down roads that brought you pain, or chosen things that left you empty. And perhaps you wonder if I will still open the door for you. Beloved, I tell you, I have been watching the road, waiting for you. My arms are open, my heart is ready, and my embrace is certain. The moment you turn toward me, I am already running to you. You will not find rejection in my presence. You will find welcome, mercy, and rest. The world has many voices, and they often tell you that you are not enough. They measure you by what you achieve, by how you look, by how others approve of you. But I measure you only by love. I created you not for comparison, but for communion. You are not meant to be what another is. You are meant to be fully yourself, the one I dreamed of before time began. And though you may struggle to see your worth, I see it clearly. I see the beauty within you, even when you feel broken. I see the strength I have planted within you, even when you feel weak. There is no shame that I cannot lift from your shoulders. There is no wound I cannot heal. There is no fear I cannot quiet with my peace. You may think your heart is too tangled, too complicated, too hardened for me to enter. But I tell you this, I am already there. I am with you in the silence, in the questions, in the restless longing for more. And if you let me, I will bring you into the fullness of life, into a love that does not end, into peace that cannot be shaken. I know you have been hurt, sometimes by those you trusted, sometimes by the weight of life itself. You have walked through valleys where you wondered if the light would ever return. And even when you felt alone, I was walking with you. I never turned away. I carried you when you could not walk. I held you when you thought you were falling apart. I whispered hope to you even when you could not hear it. And I will continue to walk with you until the day when every tear is wiped away, when sorrow is no more, and when love is all that remains. Beloved, I long for you to know that you are never too far gone. You are never too broken. You are never too unworthy. You are mine, and nothing can take you from my hand. If only you would rest here, in this truth, you would know a freedom that the world cannot give. Let go of the chains of shame. Let go of the lies that tell you that you are unloved. Let go of the fear that says you will never change. For I am making all things new, even you, especially you. And I tell you this, beloved one, every breath you take is a reminder that you are held in my love. You do not live by chance, nor are you here by accident. You are part of a story greater than you can yet see, a story woven with grace and beauty. Even in the moments that feel meaningless or heavy, even when you do not understand why things unfold as they do, I am working within them, shaping them, bringing forth light from the shadows. There is no moment wasted in my presence, and nothing is beyond redemption. You have walked through pain, and sometimes you wonder why suffering is allowed. You cry out, asking why the world can be so harsh, why hearts can be so cruel, why dreams can shatter so easily. I do not dismiss these cries, for I too have known sorrow. I have felt betrayal, rejection, loss, and pain. I have carried the weight of grief that bends the heart low. But know this, suffering does not have the final word. The story does not end in despair. Through pain, I bring forth hope. Through death, I bring forth life. Through brokenness, I bring forth beauty beyond what you could have imagined. Nothing is wasted in my hands. I want you to know, child of my heart, that your worth does not depend on what you accomplish. You do not have to prove yourself to me. You do not have to earn the right to be loved. My love for you is not a reward. It is a gift. And this gift will never be taken away. No matter what the world says, no matter how others may treat you, no matter how many times you stumble, my love remains steady and sure. There will be days when you feel unseen, when you wonder if anyone notices the quiet battles you fight within yourself. There will be nights when you feel alone in your room, as though the silence itself presses down upon you. In those moments, remember, I see you. I know every thought, every tear, every longing. You are never invisible to me. When you feel forgotten, I whisper your name. When you feel abandoned, I draw near. I will never leave you, not for a moment. I know sometimes you try to be strong, to carry everything on your own, because you fear being a burden to others. But I did not create you to carry the weight of life alone. I invite you to place those burdens in my hands, to let me lift what you cannot bear. For my strength is made perfect in your weakness, and my peace is made perfect in your surrender. You do not have to strive to be enough. You already are enough because you are mine. Listen closely, my beloved, for this truth is the anchor for your soul. You are loved with a love that has no end. You are loved in your brightest days, and you are loved in your darkest nights. You are loved when you succeed, and you are loved when you fall. You are loved when you believe with joy, and you are loved when you struggle with doubt. My love for you does not waver with your emotions, nor does it falter with your choices. It is constant, eternal, and unshakable. When you look at yourself, you may see flaws, failures, regrets. But when I look at you, I see someone worth dying for, someone worth redeeming, someone worth restoring. You may measure yourself by the world's standards, but I measure you by love. You may see brokenness, but I see beauty being made whole. You may see weakness, but I see the place where my strength can shine. I know there are things you carry that you have never spoken aloud. Wounds you think no one could understand. Mistakes you fear would cause others to turn away if they knew. But nothing is hidden from me, and still I love you. You do not have to hide from me. You do not have to pretend you are stronger than you were. Come to me with your honesty, and I will meet you with compassion. There is no fear in my presence, only love. Beloved, I call you to rest. Rest from striving to be accepted. Rest from the endless pursuit of perfection. Rest from the weight of shame that presses against your heart. Rest in me. For when you rest in me, you find peace that no circumstance can take away. You find joy that rises even in sorrow. You find hope that shines even in the darkest valley. My rest is not the absence of struggle, but the presence of love that sustains you through it. You may think that your life must be grand or extraordinary to matter, but I tell you, every act of love matters to me. Every word spoken in kindness, every moment of compassion, every silent prayer whispered in faith, it all matters. Do not underestimate the power of small acts of love, for they carry the fragrance of eternity. What you do in love is never lost. It is written upon my heart forever. I know sometimes you feel like you are not enough. You see others and think they are stronger, better, more worthy. But I did not create you to be someone else. I created you to be you, with your heart, your story, your journey. And in you, I delight. You are a unique reflection of my love. Do not despise who you are, for you are wonderfully made. When fear rises, know that I am your peace. When doubt speaks, know that I am your truth. When despair whispers, know that I am your hope. I do not promise you a life without storms, but I promise you this: I will be with you in every storm. I will calm the winds in time, but even when the waves crash, my hand will not let you go. I will never abandon you to the waters. You are safe in me. You have questions, I know. Questions about the meaning of life, questions about suffering, questions about your purpose. Do not fear your questions, for I am not threatened by them. I welcome them. I hold every question in my heart, and though you may not yet understand the answers, I will guide you into truth in time. Trust that even in mystery, I am good. Trust that even when you cannot see the full picture, I am working all things together in love. My beloved one, lift your eyes from your shame, from your fear, from your self-doubt, and see me standing before you with arms open wide. I am not far away, I am here. I have never left, and I will walk with you through every valley, climb with you every mountain, and sit with you in every quiet place. You are mine, and I am yours. Do not believe the lie that you must do everything perfectly to remain in my love. My love is not fragile, nor is it conditional. It does not depend on your performance. It is rooted in who I am, and I am unchanging. You cannot earn more of my love, and you cannot lose it. What is already infinite cannot be measured or diminished. I long for you to live free. You were not made to live in chains. You were made to live in love. And the freedom I give is not fleeting. It is eternal. Trust in me, and I will guide you into this freedom. When you fall, I will lift you. When you doubt, I will hold you. When you wander, I will seek you. When you cry, I will comfort you. There is no part of your life where I will not enter, if only you let me. And hear this, beloved, even now, as you listen, I am speaking to your heart. My spirit is stirring within you, awakening you to my love, drawing you closer. You may feel unworthy, but my love does not look at worthiness, it looks at you. You are already worthy because you are mine. So come, beloved one. Come as you are, with all your questions, all your fears, all your hopes, and all your pain. Lay them before me, and I will give you rest. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be present. Let me hold you, let me heal you, let me fill you with a love that will never run dry. Beloved, let me speak deeper into the places of your heart that still feel hidden, the places that tremble when you hear of love, because you wonder if it could truly include you. Yes, it does. My love does not pass you by, nor does it stop at the surface. It moves into the depths, into the very center of who you are. I do not love you only for what is visible to others. I love the parts of you that no one else has ever seen, the parts you yourself struggle to accept. You may carry regrets, choices you wish you could erase, paths you wish you had not taken. But I tell you, beloved, those regrets do not define you. They do not have the power to erase my love. They do not disqualify you from my presence. If you will let me, I will take even your regrets and weave them into a story of redemption, a story where what was broken becomes whole, where what was lost is found, where what was dark becomes a testimony of light. Nothing is beyond my ability to redeem. Do not believe that you must have everything figured out before you can come to me. Bring me your confusion. Bring me your doubt. Bring me your longing that feels unanswered. I am not afraid of your questions. I am not put off by your uncertainty. I am the one who holds truth, and in time I will guide you into it. But more than answers, I give you myself. I do not promise to reveal everything at once, but I promise never to leave you alone in your wondering. The world often teaches you to hide your weakness, to wear a mask of strength, to keep your struggles unseen. But I invite you to bring your weakness into the light of my love. For it is in weakness that you discover the depth of my strength. You do not have to pretend before me. You do not have to perform. I love you as you are, and in that love I will shape you into who you were always meant to be. Beloved, you have longings written deep within you, the longing to be seen, to be known, to be loved, to belong. These longings are not mistakes. They are the imprint of eternity in your soul. They are reminders of your origin and your destiny. For you were created out of love, and you were created for love. No earthly thing can fully satisfy this hunger, though many will try to fill it. but I who am love itself and the one who fulfills it completely. You may have sought belonging in places that wounded you. You may have trusted voices that told you lies about who you are. You may have tried to numb the ache with things that never satisfied. But still, the longing remains. And I tell you that longing is your compass, pointing you back to me. For I am the home your soul has always searched for. You need not wander forever. You can rest in me. Do not think that you must leave behind your humanity to be close to me. I created you human, with emotions, with desires, with creativity, with wonder. I delight in your laughter. I share in your tears. I walk with you in your daily life. My presence is not only in holy places or sacred moments, it is with you in the ordinary, in the quiet, in the mundane. Every step you take is holy ground, for I walk with you there. I see the times you feel weary, when the weight of the world presses down and hope feels far. You may wonder if you have the strength to keep going. And I whisper to you, lean on me. You do not need to find strength within yourself alone. I am your strength. When you feel weak, I hold you. When you feel empty, I fill you. When you cannot walk, I will carry you. The voices of fear will tell you that you are not enough. They will tell you that your worth is fragile, that you are loved only if you perform, only if you succeed, only if you prove yourself. But hear my voice, beloved. You are enough because you are mine. You were enough the moment you took your first breath, and nothing you do or fail to do can change that truth. My love for you is not fragile. It cannot be broken by your mistakes. It cannot be withdrawn because of your failures. It is steadfast, unmovable, eternal. When shame whispers that you are unworthy, I speak louder. You are worthy because I have called you so. When fear says you are alone, I say, I am with you always. When doubt tells you that you cannot change, I say, I am making all things new. Trust my voice, beloved, above the lies. You may wonder if I truly see you among the billions of souls on this earth. And I tell you, yes, I see you. I know your name. I know your thoughts before they are spoken. I know the desires of your heart, the secret joys, the hidden pain. You are not lost in the crowd to me. You are not overlooked. You are my beloved one, and I see you fully. You may wonder about your purpose, about why you are here, about what your life is meant to mean. Do not think your purpose is only found in great achievements or extraordinary acts. Your purpose is found in love. To love and to be loved, that is the essence of your calling. Every moment where you choose love, you are fulfilling your purpose. Every act of kindness, every word of compassion, every moment of forgiveness is woven into the eternal story of love that I am writing. Beloved, let me tell you what I see when I look at you. I see beauty, even in your brokenness. I see strength even in your weakness. I see light, even when you feel surrounded by darkness. I see the one I dreamed into being, the one I formed with care, the one I treasure beyond measure. When you see yourself with condemnation, I see you with compassion. When you see yourself with disappointment, I see you with delight. When you see yourself as small, I see you as precious beyond all creation. You may ask, but how can this be? How can I be loved so deeply when I have failed so often? And I answer, because my love is not like the love of this world. My love is not fragile, nor is it conditional. It does not waver with your performance, nor does it falter when you stumble. My love endures forever. It is the foundation that cannot be shaken. I do not ask you to be without flaws before I can love you. I do not ask you to fix yourself before I embrace you. I ask only that you come. Come as you are. Bring me your wounds, your doubts, your fears, your shame. Lay them before me, and I will cover them with love. There is nothing you must do to earn my embrace. There is nothing you can do to lose it. Beloved, when you feel that the world is too heavy, remember that I am your rest. When you feel that your heart is too broken, remember that I am your healer. When you feel that your life is too tangled, remember that I am your guide. You do not walk this path alone. You never have. You never will. I know that sometimes the silence feels heavy, that when you call out, you wonder if I am listening. But know this, every word you speak is heard. Every prayer, even the ones too deep for words, rises to me. Even when you cannot feel me, I am nearer than your breath. My silence is never absence. Sometimes it is the space where I am working in ways unseen, preparing you for what is to come, holding you when you cannot yet perceive it. Trust that my presence does not leave, even when your senses fail to find me. You long for peace, and I tell you, I am your peace. Not peace that depends on circumstances, not peace that vanishes when storms rise, but peace that endures in the very heart of the storm. When the world rages around you, my peace remains within you. It is not fragile. It is not fleeting. It is eternal. Beloved, let your heart rest in this truth. You are never alone, never forsaken, never unloved. You are seen, you are known, you are cherished. You are my delight, my treasure, my beloved. And nothing in all creation can separate you from my love. Beloved one, there is something I long for you to understand. The love I give you is not fragile. It is not temporary. It is not like the love of this world that fades when circumstances change. My love does not depend on your success, your strength, or your ability to keep every promise. It does not wither when you fall. It does not vanish when you struggle. My love is steadfast because I am steadfast, and my love is eternal because I am eternal. You may think that my love is something you must earn, but no, beloved, it is something I have freely given since the beginning. Even before you drew your first breath, even before you spoke your first word, even before you chose your first path, I love you completely. Nothing you have done has changed that, and nothing you ever will do can undo it. My love does not have conditions or limits. It does not wait until you become perfect. It covers you as you are, in all your imperfections, in all your struggles, in all your questions. I know the times you have stumbled. I know the moments you wish you could go back and rewrite. I know the choices that still weigh upon your heart. But, beloved, I do not come to condemn you for these things. I come to set you free. Shame will chain you, but I come to break those chains. Fear will silence you, but I come to give you courage. Regret will try to define you, but I call you by a new name, beloved, chosen, redeemed. There is no mistake too great for me to redeem. There is no wound too deep for me to heal. There is no past too heavy for me to transform. Where you see an ending, I see a beginning. Where you see brokenness, I see the place where beauty can emerge. Where you see failure, I see the soil where new life can grow. Nothing is wasted when placed in my hands. Beloved, You often carry burdens that I never asked you to carry. You take upon yourself the weight of proving your worth, the pressure of holding everything together, the expectation of being stronger than you feel. I do not desire this for you. I desire rest for you. I desire peace for you. I desire freedom for you. Lay down the burdens you cannot bear. Place them in my hands. Trust me to carry them with you. For I am gentle, I am kind, and my love does not weigh you down, it lifts you up. When the voices of the world grow loud, voices of comparison, of judgment, of fear, come back to my voice. My voice speaks truth, not lies. My voice speaks life, not condemnation. My voice tells you who you truly are. You are not what the world calls you. You are not your failures, nor your successes. You are not the sum of others' opinions of you. You are my beloved. That is your truest identity. That is who you are, and nothing can take that away. Do you not know that I rejoice over you? That I delight in your being? That even when you feel ordinary or unnoticed, you are extraordinary to me. I see the quiet moments of love you give, the hidden sacrifices, the unseen prayers. And I tell you, beloved, nothing done in love is ever wasted. Nothing given with kindness is ever forgotten. Every small act of love echoes into eternity. Sometimes you wonder if you are making a difference, if your life holds meaning, if your presence truly matters. And I say to you, yes. Yes, your life matters beyond what you can see. You touch lives in ways you may never know. The ripple of your love spreads farther than you imagine. The light within you shines in places you do not even realize. And even when you cannot see the impact, I see it all, and I rejoice in it. Beloved, I want you to know this. You do not need to be afraid of your weakness. For in your weakness my strength is revealed. In your emptiness my fullness is given. In your silence my voice speaks. You do not need to fear falling, for I will lift you. You do not need to fear failing, for I will redeem even your failures. You do not need to fear the unknown, for I walk ahead of you into every tomorrow. I know the fears that haunt your mind, the fear of rejection, the fear of loss, the fear of being unworthy. But my perfect love casts out fear. In my love you are safe. In my love you are secure. In my love you are free. Let go of the fear that holds you back. Let go of the lies that say you are not enough. Let go of the chains that keep you from lifting your eyes. For I am here, and I will not let you go. You may look at the future and feel uncertainty. You may wonder what lies ahead, and if you will have the strength to face it. But beloved, you do not need to have all the answers. You only need to know this. I am with you. Wherever you go, I am there. Whatever you face, I will face it with you. The future is not something to fear, for I am already there, preparing the way, holding you in love that does not fail. When storms rise, do not think I am absent. I am in the storm with you. I may not always remove the storm at once, but I will always remain by your side until it passes. My peace can steady you even as the waves crash. My presence can hold you even as the winds rage. You are never abandoned to the storm. You are always held in my hand. Beloved, hear this truth. There is nothing you can do to make me love you more, and there is nothing you can do to make me love you less. My love is not measured by your actions. It is rooted in who I am, and who I am is unchanging. Therefore, my love for you is unchanging. You are safe to be honest with me. You are safe to bring me your questions, your doubts, your pain. You are safe to let your heart rest in my presence without fear of rejection. I know you fully, and I love you fully. There is no part of you that is hidden from me, and there is no part of you that causes me to turn away. Type Amen if you believe God is speaking to you, then share this word of truth with someone in need.